And I'm just
The second
mentioning
question is, at the time you had been a member of the Supreme Court for about 5 years, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were appointed in 2007 and had been a justice of the Sandigan for several years before that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How then, however, then as you said, Justice Sereno was the most junior member of the Supreme Court at the time and was only a member of the High Court for only 2 years. That is correct?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Now, let me ask the appointment of Justice Sereno at the time. One question. Let me revise that. Were you disappointed?
Point of order. Point of order.
What is the point of order, Your Honor?
Sir, we have here an unprecedented appearance of a justice of the Supreme Court. I enjoin and appeal to everybody to give her the respect owing to the office.
That's precisely
now,
I gave the
sir,
initial.
You're asking the justice, how did you feel when this is not relevant to the proceedings, sir. Whatever he felt.
It has something to do with the question posed by everyone. Was there bias?
May I answer the question?
I believe she's...
Your Honor, matagal na po akong justice. 20 taon na po. Wala pong karapatan ang isang tao na maging justice kung affected ng emotions. Yaan ho ang isang bagay na hindi ko pinaiiral sa akin. Kasi ho, kung ganyan ako, na puro emosyon at puro feelings, dapat ho umalis ako sa husgado. Kaya ho, itong pag-appoint kay Chief Justice Sereno, ano po magagawa ko? The President appointed her. She was nominated by the JDC. What should I do? Kaya ho, siguro, ang dapat ho, tignan ninyo yung aking mga ginawa kung merong basihan. Pag wala hong basihan, doon ho ninyo sabihin na ito ang aking mga ginagawa ay dahil lang sa aking emotion. Yun po siguro, ay kaya nga ho, ready ako, nandito lahat ng mga dokumento para ipakita at ipaliwanag bakit ko ginawa ang mga ginawa ko. I cannot stand idly by when the power of the Supreme Court, the collegial authority of the Supreme Court under the Constitution is being undermined. And when our decisions reach by the collective wisdom of the justices of the Supreme Court are being set aside or changed, I should speak up. What kind of justice am I if I just accept what is happening that is not in accordance with the Constitution and the law? So I think what you should do.
You're not.
I think what you
Please contain your emotions. Sabi nga po ni Justice De Castro, walang place yung emotions dito sa ating ginagawa. Ang hinahanap po natin is the fitness. And I'd like to again point out to Congressman Rocamora, si Justice De Castro is not at issue here dahil siya po ay resource person. The real issue in this impeachment proceeding is the fitness of the Chief Justice to continue holding public office. So if we can just focus on this issue and not divert the issue to anywhere, may mas ma-accomplish po tayo dito sa impeachment proceeding. So can we please go to another point, Congressman Rocamora?
Just one question on that point. Talking about emotions, were you emotional? Were you not emotional when you allegedly tanglas the Chief Justice?
What is the point of order?
Well, with all due respect again to Congressman Rocamora, there is already the ruling of the chair that we should be relevant to all the questions, especially so that we're dealing with one of the highest officials of the judiciary. In fact, for all we know, since the very beginning, the good justice has been referring to documents and other evidences. So may I just request again at this juncture, Mr. Chair, considering there was already a ruling of the chair and as observed by the majority leader, may we advise our equally good and a good friend, Congressman Rocamora, to please refrain from addressing such bias or insinuation as to bias and some other matters of emotion which are not actually relevant to this proceeding, Mr. Chair.
Point of order. What rule did I violate here?
Thank you.
I'd like to...
What rule is violated here?
Oh, point of order.
Well, Mr. Chair, if well, of course, all of us are here, but then if we are being questioned as to the matter being violated, it's the right of the witness, of course, to be accorded the due respect. And in fact, yesterday, it was the ruling, again, of the chair that all of us are reminded that if ever, we should be actually thankful to the Supreme Court for giving us this priority and the respect accorded to the House of Representatives because they are cooperative with this proceeding as we perform our constitutional mandate.
Okay, Your
and
Honor.
then, yes, if there is a particular provision under the internal rules, especially the impeachment rules of the House of Congress, may we refer to, for point of information of our good Congressman Rocomora, under Section 7, the House may, upon proper petition, provide adequate protection to a complainant or witness if it's shown that he is in jeopardy of still participating in this impeachment proceeding.
Mr. Chair, another point of information.
Okay, the chair will make a ruling.
Before that, Mr. Chair,
there is a point of order, and the chair needs to rule thereon. If you have another point of order, you raise it at the proper time. But in the meanwhile, Section 128 of the rules of the House sets the standard set for questions. And the question shall be based on facts and as to obtain information or press for action. No question shall be A, argumentative, B, suggestive.
DZXL Special Coverage.
Mga kasama, sa patuloy ho nating pagtutok dyan sa Kongreso sa impeachment case laban naman kay Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno, balikan natin si Radyoman Conde Bata. Conde?
Yes, kasamang Lourdes, na-insulto itong si Justice o Supreme Court Associate Justice Teresita de Castro dahil natanong siya katatapos lamang itong tanong na to ni Congressman Rocamora kung ano ang kanyang nararamdaman tungkol dun sa appointment ni Sereno at hindi ito nagustuhan ni Justice de Castro. Kanyang isinagot na matagal na siyang Supreme Court Justice at wala umanong karapatan ng isang tao na maging justice kung affected ito ng emotion. Kung ganyan lamang din daw siya, ay dapat ay umalis na siya sa Supreme Court. Wala din siya magagawa dahil ang presidente ay inappoint itong si Chief Justice Sereno at na-nominate pa sa JDC. Wala namang basihan o hindi basihan ng kanyang pagharap dito sa Kamara ang kanyang emosyon at trabaho niya bilang justice na sabihin ang kanyang mga nalalaman at ang kanyang mga nabanggit naman kanina ay base sa lahat ng mga pangyayari at may basis din na dokumento. Kaugnay niya na una dito ay napagtalunan nga itong pag-revive sa
ng separation of powers at checks and balances sa bansa. Mga kasama, mamaya yan sa RMN News Nationwide, The Sound of the Nation. At kasama po ninyo sa extra large na mga balita, ako si Radyoman.